Hello, my name is BlazinZeddy, and today we're going to be doing a run of Shadow the Hedgehog, only dark missions glitchless. I'm going to start a new story run, and that's going to begin in 3, 2, 1, go. The way Shadow the Hedgehog story mode works is that you start off in Wasopolis, listed there, and you start moving from left to right once you complete levels, and you go up, middle, or down, depending on if you hit a dark, normal, or hero mission, respectively. As the category name implies, we will only be doing dark missions. Very straightforward, unlike some of our other categories' names and how those rules will work out. So this will be pretty straightforward, and it's pretty fun. This is the complement to the only hero missions run. So, let's see how things change up. So, hello Sonic. I'm going to be ignoring everything you want me to do, and I'm going to start off by getting this guy's gun. The dark mission here is to take out all of the gun soldiers that are in the area. Ooh, he is lined up nicely so I can do this little jump maneuver. Very nice. Saves a little bit of time having to fall down from the height that the spring sends you up. I'm going to grab the submachine gun here, and I can, if the enemies load in, thankfully that guy did, I can then sneak away, get into some of those kills. I'm gonna sneak past all these guys. And now that we're over here, I am going to get Dark Shadow, which is a power-up mode. I have infinite ammo, invincibility, and if I press the Y button, I explode like a bomb, which is very slow because it stops me in my tracks. So I'm not going to use that really. But the infinite ammo and the invincibility is really helpful, as we can kind of see here. So I'm going to make my way down here. Get those two. In past playthroughs, we used to get the Omoshao gun there, but that is slow compared to just running with the gun, assuming you don't make too many mistakes, which we did not. So I can now get these two, and we're pretty much solidified our way through the rest of this stage. Get some lingering guys here. Definitely want to make sure I don't skip anybody. And it looks like we're good. Yep. So there's 3 guys left. I skipped one in the very beginning, but that is okay because there is a gun or a golden beetle here that I can get. I missed it. Okay, that is fine. If I miss the golden beetle, there is a backup. So instead of ending on these 2 kills, I can now use the checkpoint to go all the way back to the beginning and get that last kill. So, very nice they add these checkpoints into the game because this situation can happen in your casual playthrough, and you end up having to like scour through the level. But you gotta be careful because if you don't hit them, you can't go back and you'll pretty much soft lock yourself from completing that mission outside of restarting the entire stage. So, worked out for us this time. Yeah. So, this is a new game plus category. So I'm able to skip these cutscenes because it would take literally twice as long if I did not, or if I had to watch every cutscene. And along with that, we'll get some special weapons and keys, and we'll be using those pretty shortly here in the next stage coming up. Alright, so there's the level map. We went over one stage, and then we went up, just as I explained earlier. So this is Digital Circuit. This is like the government computer internet. It's weird that, how they interpreted some of these things. But we're in the internet now. This is what the internet looks like. You may not think so, but this is what it is. One neat mechanic that we'll be making use of is the damage mechanic. If you take damage in Shadow the Hedgehog, you only lose 10 rings. So right now I have 36 rings. That means I can take like 4 hits before I can take another hit to end up with no more rings. I actually did. So one thing about running with everything in this game is you get your strategies a bit confused sometimes. That was an expert mode strat, and that's a run I have to do later. But yeah, no, this is Rouge. Hello, Rouge. And now I need to go over here to get the guy. Okay. And just jump down here and use a homing attack to make my way through there. And now these are firewalls. So I'm just gonna Just not care at all about them. At least where it's faster to do so. In the expert mode, there's a lot more of them. So yeah. Now I'm just gonna make my way through. The objective here is just get to the end of the internet and blow up the ball that's there. It's like a core program, I think. Okay, this is the egg vacuum. Lets me vacuum up enemies that are weak enough to be vacuumed. I think I can get this guy. Getting those extra kills in the beginning now might throw off my route a bit. One thing about the way the routing goes is you want to get chaos control exactly when you want to get chaos control. If you get it too soon or too late, it can cause drastic problems to your route, especially if you get it too early. But I think we're fine here. You may have noticed by now that we are on the Japanese version. It turns out that being on the Japanese version allows me to vacuum up these worm enemies really quickly. So right there, I was able to snag one that would normally take a little bit of more time to appear on the English version. And that's pretty much the only reason I'm playing on the Japanese version. If I wanted the fastest RTA, I'd be playing on the Xbox version, but I don't like that controller as much as I like the GameCube controller for this game. I think just performance-wise, the GameCube version is just the best of all the worlds. Definitely don't play the PS2. Please do not play the PS2 version. I recently played the PS2 version and I regret it, but I had to for science. But definitely play the GameCube or the Xbox version if you get the chance. Okay, so now I'm gonna make our way through here. There are these two guys and two worms to the side. I know that I got them all by that box opening up. And I think point-wise, we are very good right now. Let me make it through. This is where we would exit if we were doing the hero mission, but we are not. We are bad guys. So we move on. Now, another benefit to having the egg vacuum here is that I'm able to take out these beetles that are normally like electrified in shields, as you can see there. And now I don't have to worry about not being able to damage them. Okay, so now I'm gonna get a heal cannon so I can heal. I'm gonna grab this guy's gun and use chaos control to make my way up to the core program. And we blow up the core program, just like that. That's pretty fun. Yeah, if I didn't get those two kills in the beginning, I would have to have done an extra heal in that area, which would have been totally fine. There was two more targets to heal. And I would have to wait, while I was waiting for the blast to actually make its way to the heal target, I would be able to pick up the gun like I did, so it all worked out in the end. Now, for some reason, we're out of the computer for the government, and we ended up in Eggman's computer. And now we're in Eggman's, like, secret Halloween-themed castle. I don't get it. Try not to understand. It's not worth trying to figure out what's going on in this story. Hello, Amy. You're here now for some reason. Oh yeah, so your mission is to find Cream and Cheese, who are hiding here, or got captured. I don't know. We're ignoring you. I'm gonna jump down here so I don't have to do a whole little mechanic there. Oh no. Okay, did I get the checkpoint? Yes, thank you. Thankfully, we didn't have to worry about anything yet there in terms of points. So, yeah, light dashes can be really dumb in this game. So, we'll keep this going just to show that that is a thing that can happen. Hello, Dr. Eggman. Okay, so I'm gonna kill this guy. We're gonna try to get hero points to make our way through the stage. The objective here is to light up all of his torches. So, it doesn't matter if I do all good things or all bad things. Only thing that are you for real. Where am I? Ugh. Okay, I'm gonna keep this one going. There's a lot more levels left to go. And so far, it's not like impossible to beat. This will be good information to know about the a good estimate. Okay, so like I was saying, doesn't matter if we do good things or bad things. We just fine. We'll make our way this way. And so the only thing that completes the dark mission is hidden the flames. So here's another one. Thank you. And now I'm gonna make my way down. And I'm gonna grab the heal cannon, heal these two egg pawns, and use the Omoshao gun here to take out this Black Hawk. The Omoshao gun is the best version of Omoshao. His head becomes bullets and is able to deal a bunch of damage to lots of things at once. I'm not really going to see that in this area right now, but in the section coming up here, it'll make a lot more sense. Okay, now we're here. Skip that first one. So now as I make one shot with the Omoshao gun, it's gonna be jumping around all over the place, taking out lots of points for me. Thank you. So the point route still worked out. Then use Chaos Control to get up to here. Grab a new torch. Quickly make my way over here. Up. Didn't make it. So that's unfortunate. Or maybe we can use Chaos Control to skip through all this secret section. Oh, please hit the thing. Okay. Now we make way to the next section. If we were doing the hero mission, geez, the Chow is in this room, but we are not. I'm going to try my best to not be pure evil. The Chows are innocent in this case. Okay. This level could be so much better. But let's see what we can do. Alright, so now that I have the Magnus shield, that kind of makes this ring dash really dumb. But we just make sure we inch close enough and not go too fast, we'll properly do it. And now we're in the final stretch. I'm just going to be taking this Black Hawk and flying through this long hallway. There's a secret key in here you have to get in past playthroughs. But otherwise, it's just a fun flying section. I'm actually going to use the Black Hawk to break this torch. And then I can hit that final torch. Alright, so what's our timing plan here? My current PB/record for this category is 25, or basically 26 minutes RTA. And as far as estimates are concerned, I'd like to get under 30. So I think we're still on pace for that, so long as you don't get any more mistakes. Oh, this boss. This boss is pretty quick and easy. I'm just gonna go over here and break this box, grab that gun, deal some damage real quick, make my way over to this box, deal some more damage, get the guy over here, deal lots of more damage. Ah, damn it. Unfortunately, didn't get perfect aiming, but 16.5, that's still pretty good. I think I've gotten as low as 13s. That's fine, it's a minor detour. So yeah, so now that we did all that, that was a nice little side quest, but now we gotta go back to being bad guys for the story and we're in a new city where I guess the president is nearby, and we're gonna blow up a bunch of bombs. All the big bombs. So this is one of those missions where, kind of like some of the other missions, if you don't scout around a bit first, you will probably not be able to complete it. Thankfully, we have the knowledge of past playthroughs, and I can just make my way to the bombs. I can use that little jump maneuver there to skip through. Oh, that didn't blow it up. I didn't get enough hits in. There we go. Yeah, just kind of skip through things. I gotta make sure I trigger Knuckles here because he will mess up my jump otherwise. And I can do a jump. Blow up that second bomb. And now we're making our way to the third bomb. This is a non-linear level, so you gotta go about this many ways. But you definitely start in one spot, and it's definitely faster to do it one way. But it's kind of funny how, because there's no goal ring objective, you can do this so many different ways. I should have grabbed a submachine gun. I did not, so now we're grabbing this shadow rifle. I don't recall if we had a chance to shot the shadow rifle. The shadow rifle is super OP with its ability to just, like, or kill anything in its path. Like that. One more bomb remains. And I am going to try to do this like so. I think we're fine. Yeah, we're good. Yeah, normally we'd want to do that with the just a submachine gun, but I didn't pick it up in the section earlier. When we do the expert mode glitchless run for this stage, we do pick up the shadow rifle because we need it for other enemies that take longer to kill. We would definitely run out of power before we could get to the final bomb, and therefore infinite ammo, and then just not as much firepower. Alright, we're in space now. I don't know. We're here at the Ark. The objective here is going to be take out the gun soldier, or not gun soldiers, that's one of the other missions. There's defense matrices placed in here, and we're gonna take them out. Otherwise, this is basically just a chill fly session, and we just chill out to the music, which is actually a Final Rush remix for those that are familiar with Sonic Adventure 2. Okay. Nice shadow rifle makes that a lot easier. Yeah, the only thing I have to worry about flying-wise is dodging debris and hitting these dash rings. If I hit all three, especially the last one, then we'll end up in a good spot. Another one. Not a whole lot to go on here. This would be like donation time for the run. There's not many moments in the game that you just get to just hardly play. A lot of time you have to play a lot. Okay. Got that one. Moving on. These guys can be finicky coming up here. You gotta like stay super low and like dodge them actually, because there's no like one clear path through, at least not from my testing. This one's a little bit different. I'm gonna swing by and we're gonna shoot from behind somehow. Yay, video games. And yeah, now we're moving on. The alternative there is very slow. Alright, okay, I missed that one. That's gonna cost us some time, but it's not the end of the world. We definitely need these three, though. That one in particular, to get way in here. And then I can just jump off and finish the last one with my shadow rifle. Okay. There was one more mini-boss here. It is the Blue Falcon. If you're familiar with Hedgehog in other playthroughs and other runs, then it's similar to that. But the way the stage is laid out makes it a very different boss in the end. So first step is I'm going to grab this gun here. And we're going to get enough damage in that I get a free gun, like that, and I'm gonna do a spin dash high jump on that side where I'm more likely to get a weapon off of him in bounds. I did not this time. That's really sad. I think if I can get under a minute for this stage, or for this boss, that's a win. I definitely need to go grab that gun. And we'll finish him off here. There he goes. Yeah, there was a time where I had problems getting like under a minute for that fight, so now I've gotten it down pretty well. That was just very unfortunate as far as like randomized dropping of weapon. Another thing you have to watch out when it comes to like very homing attacking heavy strategies is your partner character will actually cancel out your target to your attack and you just run into someone and take damage. So I was kind of playing this safe there because I saw Black Doom's eyeball thingy was definitely in the line of attack if I had to turn around and try doing more damage elsewhere. So it be how it be. Just gonna be skipping a bunch of cutscenes now. A fun fact is, if we were to do either this stage and this boss, or if we were to go from Airfleet Dark and make our way into this next stage, there's an extra cutscene that plays if we do this route, where it's like Independence Day shooting a giant laser at the president's White House thing. Yeah. So, okay, so we found where the president is, and now we gotta go kill him. That's the story. To do that, I'm just gonna be skipping everything here. None of this stuff matters to me right now. And we're gonna make our way down here, under the door. Pass all this. So you can see in the corner there, the objective is 3 computer thingies. Those are coming, one of them is coming up right now. And that'll be pretty easy to take out because there's a shadow box here, right there. And I'll be able to take that, get the shadow rifle. Get a few kills here for points I'll need later, and I'm just gonna stand behind where it's safe. Take out that computer. Now we're making our way down here. A couple more Bigfoots. Yeah, Bigfoot's just a normal enemy in this game for those SA2 people. Did a nice jump here. They kind of skipped the fan section the other ones have. Alright, so I want to make sure I get this jump. This jump is pretty hard. Okay, I didn't make it all the way across, and I'm just not even going to try to recover that. I'm just going to continue going like this. It's possible if I try to do a quick recovery jump, I end up actually not getting any further, end up falling back down. So I am just gonna do what I'm doing now. So I got Dark Shadow. There's a lot of me that kind of not care about these lasers, and I can just smash a bunch for getting kills in that computer. If I time this right. Nope. Sometimes you can barely sneak underneath that door and you can just zip on through here. Even faster than I already am. There's another one of those key doors that we love. This is a little bit of a shortcut. It gets us down here a little bit faster. I don't care about having Dark Shadow power anymore here, as I have 12 shots of ammo, and I only need like 2. So, we'll be fine. I'll just make it through there. There's a little path I tried to follow with that. That wasn't it exactly, but it was close enough. Now I just want to get back here behind the computer, and bam. Computer's dead. Oops. Okay, there we go. We got an external timer going, and we are at 25, almost 26 minutes right now. So, just the final boss remaining. I think this run is still pretty good. And so we'll finish it up. Especially if we get a good boss fight here. This boss fight is awful. It is actually probably one of the more consistent fights in the game as far as like random elements. But it's also the worst, and you'll see why. So step number 1, get a weapon. Got one. Step number 2. Thank you, actually Black Doom saved my butt there. Thank you, Black Doom. Step 2, get another weapon. Step 3, get Sonic where you can do this. I want to try to get as much homing attack damage in there. Get him on the ground. Now he's on the ground, the fight's pretty much the same. I just want to attack him as much as possible until I'm able to just melt him with my pistol. I've had to practice this a lot to get the movement down. You can trigger his attack by just jumping in the air a little bit. I've not been getting much damage, and I definitely need to get an extra backup ring. Okay, that worked. I'm surprised. Okay, now we have Dark Shadow power. I have infinite ammo. The pistol is not that great, but I can at least deal enough damage decently fast to finish the fight. And that is time. So, that could have gone under a minute if things went a little bit better, but it is fine. We definitely hit the under 30-minute mark. This was a 27-minute and 35-second run RTA. So, I'm happy. I hope you enjoyed. And yeah, so I like to do this and only hero missions as like a bid war style submission for marathons. So you'll see both of these videos going up at the same time. And I must have done like at least 4 commentary videos for these runs, but they've changed a little bit over time. And yeah, it's all good fun. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll catch you on the next one.
僕の名はシャドウ・ザ・ヘッジホッグ。愚かな人類を裁くために生まれた天よりの使者。この奇跡の力で醜い世界を滅亡へと導く。それが僕の答え。Ha ha 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 ha